Hi, how you doing? This video was supposed to be kind of a Batman comment review, something like that. I thought of I recently watched The Batman, and I thought of a kind of a fun way to make a video about it. It's like, okay, let's go into the review on Metacritic and see what people who have mixed to negative reviews think about the movie. And I thought there could be nothing harmful about that, you know, it's kind of fun, and they're gonna have a bit of a laugh and see what people think about the movie, and that's it. No, turns out this was not it. Opening the comments and reading them, there was a lot of people annoyed about how Batman is woke and progressive, and I think these people are just dumb as fuck. He's a phantom. Because I don't think the movie is being woke or progressive for having, for example, Catwoman calling out how rich Batman is, or having a candidate that is a black woman running against a white man. I don't think that's kind of a woke idea or anything. It's not pushing that idea. It just happens to be the story of the film. Nothing more, nothing less. But I'm not gonna talk about why this happened. I'm gonna talk about how, or not how. It's actually why. And I don't want to go into a discussion and sound intellectual, aside that I have the glasses and all. There is a reason, and that is a side effect of cancel and woke progressive culture. People with the popularity of cancel culture and people digging up dirt on people's past and all of that, it became to the point that whenever you see something that is kind of maybe woke in some way, that people automatically write it off and saying, oh, it's a bad movie. There's nothing good about it. They just have a protagonist that is LGBTQ or black, for example, and that's kind of woke and whoa and all of that. But for me, honestly, I think that's the main issue at hand. The idea that the popularity of cancel culture and the idea of being woke and progressive, for me, at least, it's kind of fucking dumb. And here's why. Whenever I watch a movie or play video games, if the main character, for example, is a black man or a black woman, do I think that's kind of progressive or woke in any way, shape, or form? I don't think so. Not because I hate black people, but because I think that's supposed to be the standard, the normal. If you go to me right now and say, hey, racism is bad, I'm gonna be like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. There's nothing woke or being open-minded about that. That's supposed to be the normal. If you have a protagonist that is black, for me, in nowadays, I'm obviously talking about nowadays, I'm not talking about films like blaxploitation films. I'm talking about nowadays. If you're gonna have a character that is black, a woman, a part of the LGBTQ, I'm gonna be like, where's the progressive in that? Shouldn't that be the standard? You have a LGBTQ character that isn't annoying or isn't actually a very compelling, complex character. That should be the standard. There's no two ways to look at this, and I hate how people nowadays try to be woke and progressive again, and the problem with that is that these people would circle around and become basically the thing that they were fighting. You see a lot of videos of people being racist to white people for no apparent reason other than them being white. And if you really want to see that, if you don't believe me, go on subreddit r/I'm a piece of shit, and you're gonna see there's a lot of things that people say and do that will make you lose all hope in humanity. And you could also check out a YouTuber that I personally watch. He doesn't know me, he doesn't know me personally, but I don't know him personally, but I fucking love his videos. his name is Alias, and I'm sorry if I butchered their name, and he reacts and reads subreddits, and a lot of clips I've seen is one I saw from him. So you obviously see a lot of people being, oh, like white people you can't be racist to white people, or they're being not racist but sexist to men, because men, right, white old men, they're the bad guys of this world. I think this is all just a side effect of cancel culture and the popularity of it, and people not accepting that, hey, it's okay to have a black man in a movie. Not by that I mean it's not woke to have a black man in a movie as either a side character or a main character. It's not woke. It's just normal. If a black guy is playing the main character, or a black woman playing the main character, it's okay. There's nothing wrong about that, and there's nothing like woke about that. It's just a black man or a black woman playing this role. So I think the best solution to that is that people really should start to accept that being a black man or being a black woman and a main character is normal. And I'm talking about specifically, not this like everything. Black man, black woman, Asian, whatever your ethnicity is it's normal to have that. I think it's representation, yes, but at the end of the day, it's normal. It's not something to be shocked about, unless it's something that is really underrated or you don't see in movies that often. At this point, maybe yeah, a bit. But for me, whenever I see a movie who tries to be, woke and everything like that, it just comes off as fucking not disgusting, but fucking ugh, I hate it. Like, for example, the recent Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Netflix. That fucking scene, I remember that fucking scene, not the infamous you're canceled bro scene, but
try anything, you're canceled bro.
I'm talking about, I think, the first scene in the movie, or like the first few minutes in the movie, where our characters stop by and a girl is changing a tire, and they're like, oh, fucking girl power, and I'm like, guys, it's normal. It's not woke or progressive to have a woman changing a tire, and it's just, I'm right, all right. And that gave me an alarm about how the movie is gonna be. And while it's not the worst, it's not the worst, there's certainly more worse movies out there with the same kind of girl power shtick. That left such a bad taste in my mouth that I sincerely regret kind of watching this movie. So that's my take on the whole woke progressive culture thing and what I think about it. Again, to basically summarize this video, whenever I see a black man, a black woman, Asian, whatever, an LGBTQ, other than its representation, I don't think that's kind of progressive. I think that is just normal. That's supposed to be the standard. A black man, a white man, a black woman, a white woman, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're all human beings. We're all people. We will all one day become old and lonely. We will piss and shit on ourselves and we will die. For me, it doesn't fucking matter what the fuck the movie has an offer if the main character is black, Asian, or whatever. I think that we supposed to normalize not being surprised or trying to be woke for things like that. It will allow movie studios to not just make movies like the female Ghostbusters, the 2016 one, where they're just put female characters for the sake of putting female characters and appealing to feminism, people who won't even watch the movie for any reason. Things like Doom, the Doom Annihilation movie, which I just remembered existed right now when I was talking. The idea that they would just change the male character to a female character for no other reason other than, you know, woman pandering or whatever. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, like and obviously like and subscribe, like that's given. Check out, if this is the first video you see, check out the other videos that I've made. I have 3 gaming videos and a video just like this one reviewing like dubbed Arabic anime and their intros. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye bye.